Fu Yunjung had been super into picking up his precious son from school lately. I'm technically Jingxing Sr., but hello, I'm his actual dad. And I knew firsthand, a kid growing up without a father, that leaves a hole in you. It can even mess with your head. And honestly, after hearing that, I had nothing to say. So I let him get more involved in the kid's life. Look, kids today are brutal, and their parents, even worse. In a place like school, kids will pick on whoever looks vulnerable. The second they think a kid doesn't have a dad, they go in. You really want your kid coming home every day with that look on his face? Getting bullied? Classic Fu Yunjung. Clawed his way out of palace politics drenched in blood. Manipulating people is his specialty. Winning hearts is literally his superpower. And negotiation? That's where he really shines. He learned from the Minister of Rights himself. Word is that guy could talk circles around anyone. A silver-tongued legend. Once talked the enemy's envoy to tears. But honestly, this guy had been laying it on way too thick lately, always saying it's for my own good, but with that look on his face like he's waiting for a thank you. Genuinely made my skin crawl. And sometimes I'd think to myself, if he ever sold me out one day, I'd probably be the one counting his money for him. I didn't want to argue, so I just let him do his thing. The kid's never leaving my sight anyway. And if anything went wrong, I'd grab the kid and disappear, vanish without a trace. This time I wouldn't let him catch on. Fu Yunjung volunteered first thing in the morning, said he'd go pick up the kid. We'd already planned a day trip outside the city tomorrow, kind of a spring outing. I was at the wonton stall working the shift getting bowls ready, sending them out to every customer that came in. A few days ago, a Western merchant caravan rolled into town, and I immediately spotted this gorgeous clock with gold carvings. Apparently it could tell time. I thought it was stunning. So I just went for it and bought the thing. Now I was staring at it, doing the math. Figured it should be just about time. Any minute now. Fu Yunjung would be walking back in with my Jingxing, except 2 quarters passed. I waited and waited. Nobody showed. Normally by now, if Fu Yunjung took the kid to eat somewhere or do some shopping, he'd always send someone back to check in. Didn't want me worrying. Tonight was running late. My stomach started to knot up. There were rumors about trouble at the border again. I was scared the kid might get caught up in something. I was about to head out. Gonna follow the road toward the scholar's place to look around, when one of Fu Yunjung's guards came sprinting toward me, completely frantic. My ladies, it's bad! The young master, and he's missing! What did you just say? Who's missing? The young master. He's gone. I felt every drop of blood in my body freeze in that instant. I slapped myself hard, just to snap out of it. Forced myself to calm down. I took a breath and opened my mouth. Where did you lose him? Tell me right now. The guy took one look at me and nearly fainted. He started stuttering. It was on Chang'an Street in the Northern Border District. That place is packed wall to wall, prime hunting ground for traffickers and pickpockets. Before he could even finish, I was already sprinting toward Chang'an Street. In my head, I had already cursed Fu Yunjung 50 or 60 times over. But I knew, yelling right now wasn't gonna help anyone. Finding the kid, that was everything. I ran like I'd lost my mind, lost a shoe somewhere along the way. By the time I got there, a crowd had already gathered. Fu Yunjung was in the middle of it talking to someone. He turned, and saw me a total mess running straight at him. His face went shifty the moment he saw me. He couldn't even hold my gaze. I've already got the Imperial Guards and the officers on it. They're all out looking. I filed a report at the magistrate's office too. Everyone's searching, don't worry. I went quiet. Decided to start going door to door myself. My stone-cold calm was clearly freaking him out. He didn't dare say a word. He got someone to lead me through the shops while he trailed behind, keeping his distance. After dozens of shops with nothing, I was barely holding it together. He crept up behind me and started mumbling. Said it was because of something in Chang'an City. Some sudden mess that needed handling, and he got distracted for a second. And when I looked back, the kid was just gone. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you. I heard that. I stopped walking. I turned around and slapped him, more than once. If anything happens to my kid, I will never forgive you ever, and I will make you pay. Fu Yunjung didn't say a word, just looked at me, with his pained expression. I sank to the ground in a daze, my mind flooded with every memory of me and Jingxing. Just when I was about to get up and go search again, one of Fu Yunjung's guards came rushing over. The young master's been found. He's at the magistrate's office in Northern District. I bolted. When I got there, Jingxing was standing right there, totally fine. Oh my god, where have you been? Do you have any idea? Mama nearly had a heart attack? Something in my head just snapped. I held him and cried for a long time, finally pulled myself together. Mama, I'm so sorry, I won't do it again. I just saw this really cute tiger hat at a stall and I really wanted it. So I let go of Daddy's hand, and then there were so many people, and we just got separated. I held him and cried a little more. Only after we'd both cried it out did the people around us dare to speak up. The officer at the magistrate's office noticed I was completely focused on Jingxing, fussing over him like crazy, without even glancing at Fu Yunjung. He found that a bit strange. He looked at me awkwardly and said, kind of sheepishly, "Ma'am, your husband is being held in our office too. You might want to check on him."